Very interesting. Thanks, Natalia. And so let's quickly go to Invasioni Digitali, which is a very particular project. In this case, we have no institution. Invasioni Digitali is a grassroots movement, and is a community of invaders. We can define it in an expression. They are bloggers, photographers, historians, archaeologists, and Instagrammers, people curious, and whose aim is just, they have a lot of goals, yeah, but just one of these, the starting point is to turn on the light on our cultural patrimony, on cultural sites, and we have a lot of cultural sites in Italy that cannot afford to keep their door open because of lack of money and things like that. And so Invasioni Digitali is a movement from people, starting from people, from the crowd, to try to enlighten our cultural institution. And so, please, Mariana, because it is a, you are a group of people.
You can call me Invasioni
Invasioni
Digitali.
Digitali, yeah, is the most renowned name. So, Mariana, please.
Thank you for inviting us here. I know most of you know the country brand index, the report. It says that according to the country brand index, Italy tops global charts for tourism and culture. And our extraordinary artistic and cultural heritage is represented by more than 6,000 museums and cultural sites. And it represents our biggest research. Yet in the current economic crisis, this biggest research is at risk. And we are trying with our fully bottom-up approach to reverse this trend. Actually, we are trying to. Digital invasions, it's Invasioni Digitali, the goal of Invasioni Digitali is to co-create cultural value, starting from the people, starting from Italian free people, from the citizens. Culture, the term culture grows from Latin. It means cultivation, but the actual meaning, the closest meaning to the actual way of thinking about culture belongs to the Roman orator Cicero. It has used the term as cultura animi, cultivation of the soul, referring to the betterment and refinement of individuals, especially through education. But cultura animi, for us, is also our culture, so our country, our society. And as I said before, especially in Italy, the cultural heritage represents a great research. But to allow this great research to express its potential, we must embrace the innovation and grasp the profound changes of the modern society. Those changes are bringing our culture, so our country, to a more open approach. In Italy, it's still the management of culture is still pervaded by a really conservative trend. And, but we need to understand that no culture can live if it attempts to be exclusive. In an international context, these changes has been started already. Like, for example, the Getty Museum. They have started a program, I know most of you are well aware about that, called Open Content Program. They are publishing a lot of their images online, ready to download in high resolution, because they are aware that art can inspire us. And they wish people can study on their images online, and other people can be inspired by those studies. But I'm happy that Carlotta is here today because one of the best practice in Italy is, you know, the Torino museums. They have done the same thing, but she has explained better than me before. They gave people, they will give people, because it's next Saturday, tonight, sorry, yeah.
Tonight we will have the website online.
Okay,
so the
great.
bargaining with us.
So, yeah. No, I love the way you're working on that matter. And they will give people information about restoration and loans, and in a, you know, in a more open and widespread approach. And even in Italy, we are embracing innovation. Wow. And the acceleration of the digital revolution can contribute to renovate the cultural institution and promote a concept of open and widespread cultural heritage. This radical changing is happening, especially thanks to the new socialization and interaction platforms like the social network, the digital platform, and the web. Through them, we can encourage at all levels knowledge and participation of people to the cultural heritage that can be, you know, more open, welcoming, and the cultural offer can be increased, and we can activate some new interaction mechanism and a new way of fruition of the cultural offers. That's why we cannot talk anymore about audience, but we have to talk about participants, you know. And these changes is reflecting also on the way museums are communicating to the people, to participants, you know, Nina Simon, and, you know, the participatory museum. Museums are becoming new social cultural platform that can connect people like me. I'm just not a lover. I'm not a, you know, a critic or, you know, an institution. So I'm just a citizen that love our country, that love, you know, the way the new digital work can contribute to promote and to add value to the promotion of our country. And for those reasons we are today, for those reasons we have our manifesto. It's a grassroots movement, the Invasioni Digitali. I'm just, you know, giving you some of the points of our manifesto just to understand the motivations that lies behind our format. We believe in new forms of communications between citizens and the museums. And we believe in new connection, and we believe in the active participations of people in the production of our, or the promotion of our cultural heritage that will be no longer passive, where knowledge will be built and not only transmitted. We believe, obviously, that internet and social media are key to the new marketing strategies of the cultural institutions. That's why we have started last year with the idea of invading Italy. We have put a little red sign on each invasions, and at the end, we have invaded Italy with 225 invasions. We have, sorry, sorry. We have invaded Italy with nearly 10,000 people all over Italy. We have invaded museums, cultural sites, archaeological sites, but yeah, our name is Invasions, but we came in peace. The very first invasions was held last April from 20 to 28, so just 1 week. We have had like nearly 22,000 tweets. We have reached 1.5 million people on Twitter. We have like 7,000 pictures on Instagram, and have our, all the data about the invasions here on the social networks. And we were really amazed about the results, because nobody knew us. But we are not here to destroy museums. Don't worry. We are not. We are not barbarians. We don't want to come and destroy you, because I know there are some museums here. We just want to help you promote your heritage through your citizens to people. But just let's see how an invasion works, just to understand which is the format of the digital invasions. Everyone can be an invader, and the invasion can be also, a moment of, fun. Why not? We have had also historical reenactment during the invasions, like the one here in Populonia, in Tuscany. If you want to be an invader, you can be. If you are museums, you can invade yourself. You can be an invader. Just call us and we can organize it for you. Just find a group of invaders. Find a group of people that can come with you. If you have a story to tell, if you have your story to tell, just call other people to come and listen to your story. You can start the invasion closing your mouth and open your eyes. All the images that I'm showing you are from the digital invasions of the last April. All these pictures were taken during the invasions last year. Open your eyes for us means use your weapons, so smartphones. Use your smartphones just to take pictures, and tablets. Oh, sorry, tablets. Sorry. And tablets, just to take pictures, and leave the place you're invading means, taking pictures and shooting videos, just to show what you are doing in this museum or historical site or a city center. We are not racist, so the invasions can be held everywhere. And taking pictures in museums, just show your story in real time. But the digital invasions are not just taking pictures. It's not so easy. It's a great moment of learning, because the people that we call the chief invader has the goal and the honor and the responsibility to teach to other people something about the location invaded. It's not just taking pictures. It's a moment of network also with the museums. I've talked before about the participatory museums, because museums have to talk to people and to citizens. There are people that just, tell a story, and there are people that are listening to this story, to this history. So we have had invasions in museums made by children. This is like 3 or 4 classes in Perugia, in Umbria. They just went and organized an invasions there with kids, because culture is in the eye of the observer, and it's also on Instagram and all the social networks after the invasions. We have had a guy, like a kid, explaining the invasion in sign language. So social is not just online. Social can be and has to be mostly offline too. So that's why we want to connect these two worlds, the online and the offline world. We have invaded Italy from the south. I told you 225 invasions from the center and the north. And at the end, we have asked people to share their story. We have asked people to be traveler even in their own country, in their own town. Just tell the story and inspire other people with their story. Inspire other people online. Why not? And using all the, the major social networks, Pinterest and Google, we have created like a sort of touristic guide of museums and cultural sites on Pinterest, organizing all the invasions in the boards on Pinterest. And people can actually, even now, pin all their history and story they are telling me to cut. Yeah, I'm finished. So just inspire the world with your story. And we are organizing the second edition of the Digital Invasion the next April 2014. So we are waiting for you. Just come here and invade your country, invade your museums. And if you are a museum, invade yourself with us. So thank you.